I guess for most Ghanaians,
Yes.
and what government must address is that we went to 4.1. I am sure that you want to believe that Ghanaians voted for the NDC because they wanted something better than the NPP.
Precisely.
Okay. And so that we are not caught in the glorification of mediocrity. You went to 4.1.
Precisely.
Government.
Yeah.
Now there's a drop to 3.9.
Yes.
And the question is,
Yeah.
is what accounts for this? I mean, the historical things, yes, they're good for the political playground and all that. But I guess for most Ghanaians,
Yeah.
I think one of the things we do is we try to address each other. If there's an issue, NDC wants to address MPP, or MPP wants to address NDC, forgetting the larger Ghanaian community or people who are apolitical. No, that's not what, I'm just making a general comment. And so I guess for many Ghanaians, what they will want to know is that in spite of all these things that we have put in place, why have we retrogressed? I guess that's the basic question.
Yeah, but Randy, when the 2012 elections is also going to be fought on which political entity will represent good for money or quality for money as far as fighting corruption is concerned. And when you have a leading member of another political party who has come up as possible running mate of a candidate, making allegations to the effect that certain people were spraying money in their primaries, then it is important. Of course, I heard you when you said somebody did a full-blown documentary in their
Danny, is that?
Madam,
Was that the one you was referring to?
No. Just relax. Let me
somebody
do the
has done a full-blown documentary in their constituency. Monies are changing hands. Then it is important, and Ghanaians will appreciate it most if we tell them where we have come from as a nation. What I am saying is that this is where the nation used to be.
Okay.
Courtesy good direct initiative by the government. And if you were, I will just give you few examples.
Please do.
You know something? The credibility, and Randy, you are one of the few people who are friends, if I should put it, with leading lights of our party. They are the credibility and integrity of our leader. The president, the vice president is unmatched. This goes directly to boost corruption. I wish Haruna Eseku can say the same thing about the perception of the leadership of the NPP in Kufo. When Professor Frimpong Boateng was launching his campaign, you know what this man, PNM, came to say there? PNM says that if you want thievery, if you want somebody who will loot the coffers, in fact, to use his word, if you want a fool, vote for the other people apart from Professor Frimpong Boateng. And as we speak today, they did not vote for Frimpong Boateng. So they voted for somebody who is well suited within all the adjectives and inventives Professor PNM or Kwame PNM used to do. And this is from within. You can't say the same thing about Professor Mills. Indeed, when it comes to Professor Mills, he said he will put his hand in fire. That is one point. The other point also is that Professor Mills have also signed up to the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative. Massa, this is not a joke. If you saw the last budget, every single peswa about how Ghana's oil revenue have been demarcated, have been made public. How much more do we want the government to do? The Right to Information Bill, which had been sitting in cabinet all those years, as an executive government, we've pushed and facilitated to Parliament. We hope that Parliament, as another arm of government, will do what it is supposed to do to facilitate it for it to become a law. Now, let me apprise myself to specific allegations Madam Osla made, that NDC government is corrupt. Allegations of corruption are all over the place.
Did I say that?
Yes, you said a lot of things to insinuate that the NDC government was corrupt. And I'm telling you that your government was worse. And in your case, it was not just perception. As we speak today, we have not been cleared on the petroleum recovery levies which were used allegedly to finance some journalists. And this is an Auditor General's report. This is not about perception. There is also another report about District Assembly's Common Fund. As we speak, an amount in excess of billions, excess of about 2 billion Ghana cedis cannot be traced. District Assembly's Common Fund. As we speak, the NPP has not
How come it cannot be traced?
I don't know.
No, but there's a government in power. If people have done something wrong, go and hold them responsible.
It's a recent report.
Oh, okay.
It's a recent report.
All right.
And as we speak also, there is also a memo which has not been denied. 6 billion an amount released by National Security to finance NPP communication strategy. It is also not being faulted. As we speak currently, you understand, we saw the IEA report on abuse of incumbency when a political party was using helicopters and many of those things to distribute paraphernalia. Nana Akufo-Addo went to Chebi, even as a candidate, with not less than 60-car convoy. Just go and check some of this record. Everything is there. So the records of fighting corruption. Look, Jacob Chebi Lamte, as we speak, is in court with Omani Buama and Okujeto over his attempt to take on his own bungalow after staying in it, and the government have renovated it for it. How bold can you be in terms of appropriating
don't make
what is not yours?
Comments.
Well, fine. As we speak, Ghana International Airways, their properties. In fact, I even heard that Madam Maslowusu's name came up about lands and properties that have completely been dissipated.
In what manner?
Oh, Madam Maslowusu, your name has never come up about.
In what manner?
I'm just saying it came up.
Dissipated.
All right, Akyena,
No, I need to move
on.
on.
No. We don't have time. It's okay.
I'm just waiting for someone else.
Madam,
to make
Akyena, you don't have any time any longer. Let me move on.
You have mentioned my name.
No, but Randy, I need to finish.
No. You can't finish. You've had enough time.
No. In what way?
No, you've had enough.
That I have stolen something.
Asla,
You tell me.
Asla, please take it easy.
Make my point.